For ACUSports.com, I'm Grant Boone talking some women's basketball after a 77-60 victory over Houston Baptist here at Moody Coliseum. We've got head coach Julie Goodenough and junior Suzzy Dimba. Suzzy, tonight it was a strange game. It seemed like all of your starters were in foul trouble. How hard is it to play through some of that?
Well, us being in foul trouble was really difficult, but at the same time, our bench really stepped up and did a good job leading us while we were all on the bench and scoring and getting rebounds and blocking out and everything like that. So
let me get you to single out a couple of the bench players, because against Incarnate Word, the starter scored all but 2 points. Mm-hmm. And that's going to happen nights with five great scoring starters. But tonight, you got big contributions from a lot of people.
Yeah, Alyssa Eccles came in and hit some big shots, and then Mackenzie Martin came in and hit a shot, and then Paris came and got a steal, so it was really good on their part.
Well, 22 bench points tonight from all of the reserves. Toughness is a word that to me describes tonight's game. How high on the list of adjectives that you want to be described by would toughness be? How important is that to you?
I think toughness is very important in our team. We talk about mental toughness, physical toughness all the time. We just finished talking about being tough right now in the locker room. So toughness is a really big part of Wildcat basketball, and it's good that we displayed it tonight.
How much do you keep track of the win streak and the record and all of the hoopla going on now?
I don't really keep track of it. I get on social media and then I'm like, oh shoot, we have a 12-game streak. Like I don't know until I see it somewhere.
Well, it's now 13, so you don't even have to go to Twitter. You can, but it is 13 in a row, and you're 17-2. Let's talk to your head coach. Coach, tonight I thought Suzzy kind of typified a great team effort. The shots weren't always going in for really anyone tonight, but enough of them went in to win by 17, and it was a relentless effort. You out-rebounded them by 23 tonight, and that's a good rebounding team.
Yeah, that was probably one of our biggest keys tonight, was really focus on rebounding, just to try to take away extra possessions from them. And gosh, our players did a great job. I mean, Alexis goes and gets 11 boards tonight, and they were very intentional about blocking out and rebounding and also crashing the boards on the offensive end. And I felt like that was a huge advantage for us, just to be able to board it so hard. Great effort. Just to echo what Suzzy said, everybody was ready to play when they came in off the bench. And even our starters, they had to sit over there for a while in foul trouble. And when they got back in, they were ready to contribute. Just great team effort.
You get a career high in rebounds from Alyssa Eccles with 6. You get a career high in assists from Paris Webb with 5. You tell me, it doesn't seem easy for players, especially coming off a game in which the starters dominated. It doesn't seem very easy that a player could come off the bench and contribute the way that, let's say, really everyone off the bench tonight did.
You've got to have the mentality that when your number's called, you're ready, and they were tonight. Did a great job. And I didn't even notice that Alyssa had 6 rebounds, so now I have new expectations for Alyssa. So that's really awesome that our guards were really getting in and going after rebounds. That helps a lot. We rely on our post players to do that a lot, and you get help from your perimeter. It's really big time. And just Suzzy standing here, and I want to praise her. Suzzy had to play 2 really hard positions for us tonight. She's been playing mainly on the perimeter this season, and with people getting in foul trouble, we move her down. And actually, she played 3 positions. She was kind of 3, 4, and 5, and it kind of limited some of the things we could run because she hasn't been practicing post stuff at all this year. And I thought she did a great job just, figuring out what to do out there for us, playing a different position. And, she didn't freak out about it. She showed a lot of toughness. She was called on to do something she hasn't been working on, and she was big time at it.
How about the free throws tonight, too, for number 23?
New expectations for Suzzy at the free throw line. She just got it done tonight. That's big time.
Coach, last thing. One of the marks of a good team, I think, is that it can win in a variety of ways. It's great when the threes are falling, and goodness knows your team has made a boatload of those this year and the last couple of years. But when you have games when they're not necessarily going in and you still find ways to grind out wins, and you look up and it's a 17-point win, I can't think that's anything but good moving forward for your team.
Oh, absolutely. Every game's so different because every opponent in the Southland – they play different styles, and so you can't even script out what's going to happen in these games, especially when you've got so many people getting in foul trouble. But it's exciting, and as a coaching staff, we've got to work really hard to get our team prepared, to come up with a game plan, and then our players have got to implement it. And we ask them to, hey, learn all this stuff about Houston Baptist. Tomorrow, purge it. Now we're going on to Lamar,
and that's a different style, isn't it?
It's a very different style. And so we ask a lot. I ask a lot of my assistant coaches in the game prep. I ask a lot of our players to be able to turn off a switch and turn another one on to be ready for the next team, and they have just done a tremendous job responding to that. Really, really proud of our team and just their ability to move forward game after game, practice after practice, and really, really fun group to coach.
13 straight wins, 17-2, but there's only one game on the schedule, isn't there?
That's right. We got one practice tomorrow, actually. That's what our focus is going to be tonight when we go to bed. We're just thinking about practice, right, Suze?
One day at a time. Yes, she does have it. And ACU's got it going on right now big time. 13 consecutive wins, 17-2 overall. The feisty Lamar Cardinals come to town for a 2 o'clock tip-off, beginning of a Southland Conference doubleheader. You can catch the game right here on the ACU Sports Network. For Suzzy Dimba and for Coach Julie Goodenough, I'm Grant Boone.